is a story that has hit the wire across the country. A big immigration sweep was done nationwide across America, targeting 7-Eleven stores because apparently they've been hiring illegals all across America, the 7-Eleven. And there were people detained, and all of this took place in the very early morning hours today, Wednesday, um, January 10th, 2018. So, this was all planned out. Trump is still trying to get rid of DACA. There is no illegal in this country that is safe now, period. I mean, they can come here and hate on us all they want and try to jump on the side that they think is dominating. But at the end of the day, these immigrants, they're going to snatch you all up and get you the hell out of here. And they're not playing. This has already been implemented. Federal immigration agents descend on dozens of 7-Eleven convenience stores across the country before daybreak on Wednesday, arresting undocumented workers and demanding paperwork from managers in what the Trump administration described as the largest law enforcement operation against employers so far. So many of these stores were targeted, and if they could not produce the papers, guess what happened? They got shut down. The sweeps of 98 stores in 17 states, from California to Florida, resulted in 21 arrests, according to United States Immigration Customs Enforcement, which sealed intensified efforts against businesses that hired unauthorized workers. Today's action sends a strong message to U.S. businesses that hire and employ illegal workforce. ICE will enforce the law, and if you are found to be breaking the law, you will be held accountable. Thomas D. Holman, the acting director of the agency, said in a statement. Mr. Holman, the nation's top immigration enforcement official, has promised more scrutiny of businesses that knowingly violate federal laws requiring employers to verify the identity and employment eligibility of their workers. Under President Trump, ICE has significantly expanded immigration enforcement, arresting undocumented immigrants in their homes or when they check in with federal agents as part of immigration court cases. In a statement, 7-Eleven Inc., based in Irving, Texas, distanced itself from the situation, saying that the individual stores are franchises that belong to independent business owners who are solely responsible for their employees, including deciding who to hire and verify their eligibility to work in the United States. So, many of these claims, many of these places were targeted, mainly in the West and the South portion of the country. But these stores are going down. They are going down, period. Employees at two 7-Eleven stores on Staten Island said that immigration agents visit the store on Wednesday. So they came on Wednesday, but the agents were shown valid employment records with social security numbers to workers at each of the stores, and no one was arrested. In all, 16 of 98 stores visited Wednesday were in the New York City area, according to ICE spokesman Rachel Yao, who would not specify their locations. In Miami Beach, an employee at one 7-Eleven said that while no agent showed up at her store, her boss asked workers to make sure their employment records were up to date in case ICE continued to visit. Agents dropped in on 7-Eleven in 7 cities in the Southeast, Florida, including Miami Beach, according to Nestor Youngelis, an ICE spokesman. He too declined to identify specific stores. So, guess what? These 7-Eleven franchises are now a heavy target all around the country. I know when I was growing up here in New Jersey, there were a lot of Italian illegals, and they had a big bust here in the state of New Jersey where these local pizza parlors had a bunch of illegal people from Italy and other places from Europe, and they had a big raid and got all of those people out. Many of them couldn't even speak English and they couldn't read or write English. It was something. But I know they're targeting many of these illegals, but there's a lot of illegal Europeans here as well. And there's a lot of illegal Canadians. In fact, I worked with several Canadians that were in the country illegal. But see, they're not interested in bothering those folks. They'll leave them alone. But just know, if you are undocumented and you're working at these convenience stores and these gas stations and fast food where a lot of them are working, don't be surprised if they come in there and just start grabbing you all up. So notices have been served to franchises of 7-Eleven in California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, Maryland, Michigan, Missouri, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Texas, Washington State, and Washington, D.C. And believe me, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, y'all. So I bet them immigrants ain't talking shit about Black people no more. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comments and subscribe. And don't forget to hit on that notification bell twice. And also join me over on Black Junction TV and also on blackspot.com. Peace, family.